I am trying to pull off an alpha counter.
I'm sure you are.
Whoa! Double KO!
Oh, it's a shame I lose, though.
No one gets anything.
Get ready, fighters! It's showtime! Street Fighter Alpha 3!
And we're back, everyone.
That's right. We're back for another Summer Fighting Games episode.
It's your boy Zero.
And I'm Nanners, and this is actually the last Summer Fighting Games episode.
That's right. So we're playing Street Fighter Alpha 3. This has to be my favorite of the Alpha games, in all honesty. Mm-hmm. And even though its story is not canon, I still enjoy it to the fullest. It's one of the best entries. There's so many options to it. Like just going into option mode right here, you can go to game configuration, difficulty, we can change it, time, freaking verses for rounds for verses and for one player. You can change how much damage your normal attacks and then your super combos do.
Right.
You can choose what kind of speed you can do. It's freaking amazing. You could even add shortcuts to freaking supers and whatnot. And special moves.
Like macros.
Exactly. Configuration, you can turn on the vibration or not. And then down here, one of my favorite things is, if you're a stickler for fighting games and how you want them to be more arcade perfect and stuff, you can go over here to the command section and change it from arcade to normal to long, meaning that the timing between the motion and the button inputs and also like which frames you do it on are very, very short. Normal is the easier mode for like normal players. And then of course, long allows a little bit more time between motions and inputs and stuff, making the game just a tad bit more easier for people who aren't as used to it.
Yeah.
All these extra options that Alpha 3 gives you just makes it one of my favorite games.
Now, of course, we are fighting game Chads, so we're going to set it to the hardest difficulty.
We're going to keep it on arcade.
Yeah.
Also, you guys might notice that we're playing with the 4:3 freaking aspect ratio.
Yeah.
This is the this is the PS1 version. And I chose this version because this version actually has more characters than the original arcade version. I would have preferred doing Alpha 3 Max, but that's a PSP exclusive game, unfortunately. So we can't play that with 2-player unless we emulate it and or maybe have two Vitas or two PSPs and record off of them. It's not a possibility. No. Also, you have World Tour mode, which is amazing. I would love to do this instead of arcade, but it would take way more time than necessary. So let's just go up to arcade, and I will be the one starting this out because it's my favorite game. And sorry, Nanners, no, you did not get to start this out. Fuck you.
It's kind of funny because this is finally we have another game that we can actually use the arcade aspect to it. So that was the whole point of the Summer of Fighting Games thing, and we didn't get to do that with some games. We can with this one.
That's right. So here we can see the extra dolls. So Cammy is known as a doll in the Street Fighter universe because she's under the control of Bison.
Right.
But there were other dolls too, like Junie and Julie. So they were added in this version.
Wow.
And I think there are some other unlockable characters in this version as well. I think Rolento was also added, and Gen.
Yeah, Gen is really interesting.
We also have one of my other favorite characters, Guy, so I'm going to go ahead and start with him, actually.
And also Cody, too.
Yeah.
Cody's in this. Yeah, we've been talking a lot about this game because we were planning to put this in originally, and then it turned out we weren't going to have time for it, but then it turned out we did going to have time for it, so here we are. But in our discussions with it, personally, I'm not the biggest fan of this specific version of Street Fighter, just because it's kind of weird in some ways, and as a Vega player, it really messed with his controls. I don't like what they did with Vega here. Yeah. But I still can't deny that overall this is a really strong title, and even outside of the fighting game mechanics and what characters are available, the presentation here is so good.
It really is. They also switched out the announcer, and he's my favorite announcer of all the fighting games.
Really, yeah.
He really is just an amazing announcer. And I ended up choosing the wrong color. I did not want that. Also, Charlie has some amazing moves in this game as well. He doesn't have the freaking Crescent Moon jump kick that he has in Marvel 2.
Right.
But he's pretty much like the penultimate version of Charlie, in my opinion.
Really?
And the story he has in this game is better than the 1 and 2, in my opinion. Because in Alpha 2, spoiler alert, Charlie quote unquote dies. He actually does die in Alpha 2. Because someone within his ranks in the military betrayed him and actually was helping Bison. So a helicopter comes in, shoots him in the back, and he falls down a cliff.
Hell of a way to go.
And this one, he dies literally beating the crap out of Bison in his base that was just about to blow up. A much better ending, in my opinion.
But it's not canon.
It's not canon.
It's not canon.
Which upsets me because it's a better freaking story. Oh, someone betrayed you. We don't know who, and we're never going to find out because we never explore it.
Lovely. Or Charlie.
Hey, he deserved way better. Also, I didn't like his story in 5. Street Fighter 5 really messed up his story. I must kill Bison. That is my only character trait. Nothing else. Like, really, dude? That's it?
I mean, he seems like the type of character that would have that, you know, they would set him up as that kind of badass American action hero that can only do one thing and one thing right, which is to follow the mission. I have one mission. I must kill blank. Okay, that's it. I have nothing else to say. Let's fly some fighter jets. Top Gun.
I mean, there's also an amazing stage. I think it was in the second game, not this one.
No.
Where they have a Harrier jet. A Harrier jet is the kind of jet plane that can take off vertically.
Right.
And it was just in the background, just freaking floating. And I just kept saying to myself, why don't they do more of this shit?
That's true. I also remember really liking one stage in Street Fighter Cross Tekken that I was thinking, why didn't they do more of that? Street Fighter Cross Tekken had some interesting stages too,
Yeah.
now that I think about it. But it was the one with the elevator and there's like ice in the background sometimes. And then also the skateboard stage was really cool too, because you could see like Yun and Yang skateboarding in the back, or random characters skateboarding in there, like non-named characters. I thought that was pretty neat. And speaking of personality too, while we were testing this, we actually got to see a quick animation of that was Ryu and Ken had a cool interaction if you pick the two of them to fight against each other, like at the start of the match. Now Street Fighter Third Strike had that too, where they would like fist bump each other and stuff. That was cool. But this was kind of next level. They were like just goofing off. It was nice.
It's another one of the things that I really love about Alpha 3. It was like the creators basically said, yo, the Alpha series is doing good. Let's go all out for the third game. Make some awesome stories. Freaking go all out with all the freaking animations and the character interactions. Let's get a new guy to do some awesome voices. Let's add a world tour mode. I'm like, yo, they did so much for this home release. I want it. I love it. I have it physically. That's how much I love this game.
Now, what I wasn't too hot about was the ism system that they put into this game, which I understand that some fighting games back in the day used to do that. You had a style that you would pick. CVS2 had it, you know, with the God, what they were called, modes or something. It was Cap and then SNK. But like honestly, I don't like when games do that, because then it's like, if it's not done well, you don't realize that you're really undercutting yourself by picking the wrong groove. Oh, it was groove. Yeah, that's what it was, groove.
Yeah.
And here, they did it really bad, in my opinion, as a Vega player, because they locked some of my character moves. Like, I can't do a very basic attack that I really need as Vega, which is it's an anti-air, the Scarlet Terror, unless I'm picking Vism. And then it's just like, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, why would I put myself through that? That doesn't make any sense. I'm playing a shittier version of Vega, unless I pick a different ism, but then like my supers are weird. It's just, it doesn't make any sense.
It is kind of annoying. I don't mind the ism system, because it gives people options on how to play. Some characters aren't that great, but if you choose VE-ism, you get to do custom combos. And sometimes those custom combos can really be the make or break of a game.
Right.
I've seen in a lot of tournaments for Street Fighter Alpha 3, people purposefully choosing V-ism because it gives them the option to do massive damage by just doing crazy custom combos. Right now, I'm actually trying to figure out how I do my freaking target combo with Guy.
Yeah.
But I think it's only available in Vism, so I need to double check that.
And you know what? I don't want you to have time to do that. I'm gonna try to get something in myself. Yeah, I think it actually was Xism that it was for Vega's Scarlet Terror.
You sure about that?
I think it was.
One second.
We'll double check. Scarlet Terror.
Vism.
So it was. You were right. It was Vism. We checked. I think I also picked the wrong costume, but I pressed square. The default is supposed to be the light punch, right?
It's supposed to be the light punch, but I think in Alpha 3
they flipped it.
they changed it to medium.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Because I know I hit square. Yeah.
Yeah,
I hit square, so and I have the black clothing.
Oh wow! Funny enough, I'm on the stage. Yeah.
So if you guys notice, Nanners ended up. Oh my god! Nanners chose Vega, and of course he's using him in Vism, so he can use his Scarlet Terror mode.
I think that's it, but he's not making the whatever fucking sound.
One of the horrible things about Vism though is you have to get your meter up to half.
Yeah.
For you to be able to at least activate your custom combos.
Yeah.
And it's basically just doing a whole bunch of combos and hoping that your shadows go in and hit as well. Yeah, so those shadows you just saw me using during my freaking super,
but you're
basically that. Yeah, that was your Scarlet Terror. Jesus Christ. Boom!
Damn, I thought I got you because I also inputted forward heavy or whatever. This is again one of those classic fighting games where to do the throw, it's not light punch, light kick at the same time. It's fucking forward and heavy.
It's actually 2 punch buttons.
Oh, it's 2 punch buttons?
Yeah, I just did it right now. What I use is my
oh, you're
my
right.
3 button oh
my god,
my 3 punch. It's actually easier that way if you ask me.
I mean, but it's literally this. It's just an extra button. It's the same thing, but with an extra button.
Damn it! Dennis, what are you doing?
We both went for it, but I did 3 buttons, not 2. My bad.
That wreck! Oh my god! Kicked out. Goddamn.
Yeah, that slide is pretty brutal. There's a reason they call him the motherfucker from Spain.
Is that what people say?
That's what people say when they. That's what the announcer said. You didn't hear it in the thing when they brought me in? Ah, fuck!
The motherfucker from Spain. Yo, one thing that I never really liked about Vega in Street Fighter 2 is how this guy was like, Yodole.
Oh,
and I'm like, they don't do that in Spain.
Yeah, that was really stupid. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I laughed because it was funny, but yeah, you're right. It makes no sense.
Ah. Easy there, buddy.
Well, I wasn't gonna get.
All right, you ain't getting me out of this freaking.
Oh man.
You're not getting me out of this arcade. Fuck you.
But again, it's like, how much better is playing Vega with actually having an anti-air versus not having one? Because he's a charge character and he's kind of cheap in some ways, he's considered like a boss character, I don't really feel like he has a lot of moves. So if you take one of his moves away, it just feels like I'm playing like severely at a disadvantage. So you need that Scarlet Terror. You need it as an anti-air when people are, messing with you.
And the thing is, I don't disagree with you, but we talked about this before, but we haven't done it in the video yet. My theory as to why they did that to Vega and likely other characters, I'm just not familiar which, was because they were trying to encourage certain isms. So Vega is the kind of character that can and very likely does a lot of amazing combos with Vism.
Yeah.
So if you have Scarlet Terror, you could probably do it a dozen times with your shadows and just keep them in the air.
I know, but the idiotic thing about that line of thinking is that if someone's not good, let's say someone's not that great at fighting. Basically, in my position, it fucking sucks because if I'm not good, I'm not that good at Street Fighter, but I know enough that like I can kind of manage with a certain character, and then you take aspects of that character and like destroy them just because you're trying to push me to this other system that I now have to learn too. It's not gonna work. I'm sure that would be great for like oh shit, that was an accident.
That's fine. This could stay in it. I don't mind.
Whoops. I was just gonna say, if you maybe if you're like a hardcore Vega player, and you're like, you know, really good at Street Fighter and fighting games in general, it would work really well for you. Yeah, sure, absolutely, Vism all the way. But we you know, for someone like me, I don't want to have to learn another whole mechanic in the game and hope that it does work really well and I like using it and that I'm good at it, and that will then make up for the fact that I don't have a fucking anti-air.
Oh my god. I see you switched to Akuma this time.
Yeah.
Oh!
Like I said, again, I don't fully feel comfortable with Alpha. I like it, I respect it, but it's not like I feel fully there.
Oh my god!
I think this is also a game that also made Akuma's dive kick a little bit different, I think.
It might be locked to an ism.
No. I think it might be one of those where it's because it's not coming up. It might be one of those where you have to do a quarter circle, because usually the dive kick is down, and when you're at the peak. Oh, there it is. Yeah, no, never mind. I just wasn't timing it right.
Yeah, remember, we're using arcade timing.
By the way, to anyone that doesn't know fighting games very well, kind of like me, it really is just so gratifying to learn some of the things, like Akuma's this move that allows you to crush.
Oh, you mean the downward chop?
Yeah. So if your opponent is crouch guarding, you know, you can't low attack them, but you could do that, and that'll hit them. Also, as I've been playing more Third Strike, I realized that sometimes it's good to just throw that out in general, even if it's not just for that kind of crouching guard situation.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can't parry here.
Yeah, you can't parry. But... damn it, I'm trying to freaking do something here. There we go. Oh!
See, I don't like switching from like Third Strike to this, because then I'm missing my throw inputs.
There we go. Alpha counter.
Wow.
Hey, it's one of the things I love the most about Alpha, because I thought counters were cool in Street Fighter 3, Third Strike.
Parries.
Parries, sorry. But I love Alpha counters more. They're much more flashy, and they hit well when you pull them off.
You know what's weird? I played this game a lot. I have it on the PS1. I've played it on my PS Vita quite a bit. Mm-hmm. From that digital version. I've never seen an alpha counter before.
I love alpha counters. They're easy. Everyone can do it. So it's just one punch and one kick button together.
Yeah.
And forward after blocking. Like immediately as you get hit.
Yeah.
You do forward, one punch, one kick, and you pull it off in Alpha 3.
Let's see if I could do it against
Rolento. Vism too. Shit. Oh god, pulling off that alpha counter was so satisfying. Oh, I love the train station. Oh god, it's nice. I just don't know why it's graffitied in these weird greens and yellows. Did Rolento do this?
His picture's on the wall.
Yeah.
See, there he was standing, but it still was pretty effective. I also really like the Akuma's crouch guard breaking attack, because it does multi hits too. So you land it, you get like 2 or 3 hits. It's just nice. I don't know. I've suddenly been really getting into old school Street Fighter. I still don't really care much for new Street Fighter past 4.
Yeah.
But I've really been enjoying messing around with this and Third Strike. Well, specifically Third Strike and PS2.
You might prefer Alpha 2 then. A lot of professionals prefer Alpha 2, specifically Alpha 2 Gold.
You call me an amateur? Because I'm not a professional?
That's exactly what I'm saying. No. So, but there are still a lot of people that prefer Alpha 3. And literally, I just want Capcom to say, fuck it, we're going to release Alpha 3 Max and let everybody just be happy. Because that's what I want. It's the most feature-rich version of Alpha 3 with even more characters.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing versus mode now. Let's go back in.
Hell yeah. Why does this game have no menu music?
That I don't know.
Yeah.
I will be honest, I do not like this versus screen.
It seems bootleg.
It does seem bootleg. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, it's...
Oh my god. Is that who I think it is?
Yeah, it's Feilong.
What? Dude, close your mouth. Don't fucking...
All right.
To us.
All right, so there's Charlie. Also, there's no timer, thank God, because I don't want timers. I hate timers.
I agree.
We got Cody here. Also, one thing that I don't like, they also don't show you the name of the character.
That's true.
They just expect you to know.
Which, as who we are, we'll know all these characters, but you're right. That's something different. I'm gonna pick... I guess I'm gonna pick... Oh, fuck, I picked the wrong color. Oh, well.
All right, so I don't know if you've noticed those 6 spots down there.
Yeah.
So those are for your World Tour character.
Okay.
So you might be able to create a version of Vega that you prefer to play with if you play through World Tour mode and then add him to this roster so that you can play with him.
I see.
Yeah.
That's kind of... I have to admit, that is kind of... I still hate this game for what it did to my boy Vega, but I do kind of like that exists because that's kind of interesting. Some of these ports, I'm not...
I don't like this port.
I don't like it. It has too much of like a Windows fucking XP vibe for me.
Windows 98 for me. Oh!
The banned character.
That was an
Let's
accident.
see it here first.
So I love using Feilong. I use him in Street Fighter... Damn it! And Street Fighter 2 first, and I thought he was awesome.
Right. That's right, he was in Street Fighter 2. It's so hard to keep track of all these characters and where they're at because fucking there's so many versions of Street Fighter.
One of the issues that I have with the arcade input timing is that I can't... No!
Damn.
I can't do his freaking punches correctly because it's just down forward punch, down forward punch, down forward punch. Oh, I guess unless I have the... God damn it. Unless I have my meter exhausted.
Yeah. Also, always this game confused me in the beginning because as you saw, I won that and it says S at the top. So I'm like, I didn't use a super. I botched my super. It means special. You won with a special move, right?
No, yeah, it does. So you'll get
like,
an S and a lightning bolt if it was a super.
If it was super, I'd see. I was so confused at first. I'm like, wait a minute, am I misreading?
Yeah, you see, like I was just trying to do my 3 punches and I couldn't pull it off. Also, I think his voice acting here is a little bit better for Feilong.
What the? Are you thirsty, Zero?
Why?
Could you go for some what the?
Hilarious.
There's a whole bunch next to you if you want. Anyway.
Yeah, I getcha. Oh, there we go. Feilong's out.
I'm thirsty for some sweep kicks. I think I might actually really like this version of Akuma.
I'd like some pong kick.
I think he's I think he's a pretty strong version of Akuma. I will. That's interesting. I'm not locked to it because we're not doing arcade.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this is typical fighting game style, so I gotta stay with the character.
All right, I'm gonna see if indeed medium punch is the
Oh, it is, yeah. As I did it before with Akuma,
okay.
and he had normal colors.
mode calm and normal. I don't know what they mean by that.
I don't know either.
And then it's up and down to change the isms. All right.
No.
Vital, we're keeping it there. And yeah, let's go into the. Why did they do it again?
MS Paint background. Ugh, disgusting. Great character art. Amazing character art in this game. But some of those portraits are they just look terrible. The portraits in this game are like that old school tapestry that some people would have on their walls with like the flowers, and it would look terrible and it would peel off because it was so cheap. That's the video game loading screen equivalent of those poster thingies.
Oh god.
Does he not have the flash kick?
He does.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck?
Come on. Ooh!
Man,
You really think you're gonna catch me with that, huh?
it feels a lot harder to get it with this, but damn charge. What kind of asshole plays a charge character?
Motherfucker, what? Mr. Oh, I play Vega and I don't like how he works here.
He doesn't. I don't like how he works.
Oh yeah, a counter, baby. Telling you, it's so awesome. I love it.
It does look pretty cool.
It's satisfying to pull off in Alpha 3, like even more than in the other ones. And it's funny because in Street Fighter 5, they basically gave it back to us, but they called it something different. I think it's called a V reversal.
All right.
Oh, you broke my guard.
Right. I thought you did another alpha counter.
Nah. Oh god, it didn't. Damn it, it didn't hit hard enough. There we go. Charlie for the win.
Yeah. You're lucky I missed my raging demon that burned all my meter.
Motherfucker, you keep doing the rips.
I just hit start.
I don't know what. I think that probably takes you back to the main menu.
Maybe. No.
That
We gotta replay.
That auto starts it.
No, it's fine. I want to play this.
Oh, so you want to run back? I see how it is.
Kind of. And also, what's also really weird with this game, fucking. I guess it would be. Whatever. What's also really weird about this game, as some of you may notice, we start off with full meter.
Yeah.
That's not how it usually works.
No, it usually doesn't. And it's an option you can add to this game. It's not something that's always a thing, but I prefer to keep it on because it gives us more options, really. You can do a super right at the start, catch someone off guard. There we go, in the face. And yeah, I just think it's cool.
It's definitely different. I like when fighting games try new things. I think honestly, again, we get to have a little bit of retrospect on this whole series that we did. I think we kind of showcased fighting games doing different very well with our game selection here.
Yeah.
There was a lot of times where I'm like, the choices that we picked, although kind of obscure, maybe a little bit unknown or underappreciated in some cases, really show off, hey, here's something that like they did with this fighting game that maybe more fighting games should do, or we should see more of, or they should do another one of those. I'm looking at you, Sega.
Seriously, Sega, do something.
Anything. We'll take anything at this point.
Oh, there I go.
They made so many Virtua Fighter games back in the day that were like different kinds. They had kids, they had team battle games. They crossed it over into Fighters Megamix. They did Sonic the Fighters, And now we can't even get a brand new VF game. It's like they just don't want to do it.
Oh my god.
I didn't get you good there though.
God damn it, broke my guard again.
Oh, damn, I didn't catch that. Again, I thought that was another alpha counter.
I am trying to pull off an alpha counter.
I'm sure you are.
Whoa!
Double
KO!
Oh, it's a shame I lose though.
No. No one gets anything.
What? Are you serious?
That's how it is in Street Fighter. At least in Alpha 3 it is.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it worked in Third Strike.
Oh god.
So what if somebody just kept getting double KOs like forever?
It would last for a while.
Wow. We're looking at like the foreign Eastern European cousin of Street Fighter right here.
The cool cousin.
It works so different. It's like in this game we do this way. Wow, okay. Also, we have Windows XP background.
Oh my god, I missed.
Oh,
I did pull off my alpha counter, but I missed.
damn.
All right, we're gonna do one last round with our mains.
Kind of.
Remember, hit up or down if you want to switch to the other ism.
Oh, whoops. Well, I picked A-ism, so no Scarlet Terror for me.
Oh well.
Oh, well.
But you get your supers at least.
Well, you kind of have supers there, but you have to wait for the meter to be full into V. And I can't use all the V stuff. Not that I was taking advantage of that. Yeah, this game loves me with the stages.
I think if you just use Vega, you're automatically assured.
Yeah.
I love how Ken works in this game. It's just so good.
That's how I feel about Akuma, but I feel like it's harder to get his Raging Demon.
As it should be hard.
No. He's kind of a glass cannon, isn't he?
He is, actually.
It's like the best thing about him.
Oh, God. And I'm missing that. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Probably chip. I can't believe I blocked it, though, initially.
Come on. Come at me. Come on. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. You can tell I'm addicted to freaking alpha counters.
Yeah, because you keep going for them or whatever.
All right. Let's roll out. Yeah, I knew you were going to try that. Come on. Attack me. Attack
Yeah,
me.
I don't really know. There was nothing I could do. Oh, man.
I will say this though, Alpha 3 does require a little bit of time to like adjust to.
Of all the
Especially,
differences.
yeah, there is a lot of
Again, there's
differences.
nothing I could do versus I have no anti-air. Why would you take a basic move away from a character that has like 3 special moves? It's just weird.
I also do want to say that indeed, Alpha 3 does feel a tad stiffer than a lot of other Street Fighter games,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
But then when I play Akuma, I actually feel like a lot more free somehow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like the kind of juggle combo works a little bit easier sometimes, where I don't think I normally would have gotten a follow-up Shoryuken from a Tatsu, in like Third Strike or whatever.
Whoops, I hit a button
Oh, well.
with DJ. Anyway, but yeah, this has been the summer of fighting games.
Yeah.
2022.
We saw
And-
some interesting games. We ended strong with a classic fighting game, Street Fighter 3.
That's right. And we hope you all enjoyed it. Seriously, we are big fighting game fans. Evo is going to start in a week or two. And we hope you guys, just like us, will probably tune in and see which games are going to be supported, which games are going to be shown off, and which fighters are going to be there. Daigo being one of my heroes from freaking Street Fighter 3, not Alpha 3. Third Strike. Third Strike. Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, yes. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? I'm hungry.
I thought you said he was a hero. What the hell?
Yeah, because of that freaking amazing parry combo he did against freaking Justin Wong.
But was that in Street Fighter 3 or was that in Third Strike? I don't remember.
Third Strike. It was Third Strike. Come on. Anyway, stop messing with me, Nanas. You know I'm hungry and I'm a little wild right now. Anyway, thanks again for watching, everyone. Again, if you enjoyed this, let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed watching us show off some fighting games, if you want to see us play more of these fighting games, let us know. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll keep making more awesome videos like this.
Hell yeah. And we'll definitely be doing another summer of fighting games at some point, because this is the second time we've done this, so it's pretty safe to say that you could see this again. Maybe some other fighting games that'll come out. We always want to feature more games, and we always like to get some feedback. So if you want us to do anything specifically, or play a specific game or a series, let us know in the comments below.
All right, guys. Once again, thanks for tuning in. We'll check you next time.
Bye.